Hey guys, welcome back to Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. Today I'm in the field. I'm actually visiting my folks here in Ithaca, New York. And he got a diagnostic call lined up for me. It's a family friend. Owns a 2007 Volkswagen Golf. Has a 2.5 liter 5-cylinder. And his only complaint is a check engine light. Yeah, I took it for a drive. It runs great. Good power. It's only got 60,000 miles on it. And the code stored, this is just OBD2 module. Let's see, it's a P0411 Secondary Air Injection System Incorrect Flow Detected. Okay, so that's our code. That's the one we're chasing. Let's look up some information and take it from there. Looking at some freeze frame data, just for reference. So the vehicle is in closed loop, 57% load value. The coolant was, it's a cold start, so 53 degrees Fahrenheit. Engine temperature, short term, long term, we're basically at idle, going 4 miles an hour. So I don't know why the load calculation was at 60%. It seems like, oh, there's a intake manifold absolute pressure, so 9.7 pounds. Now subtract that from 14, you'll get your vacuum. So atmospheric is 14 psi, and inside the manifold we had 9.7 psi, so almost 10. So let's say the vacuum is like 5 psi. Intake air temp, 20 seconds since engine start. That's good information. How would you calculate the flow of the secondary air injection system? That injects air into the exhaust manifold, and supposedly the oxygen sensor would go lean once the air pump kicks on. So we're going to have to read the setting criteria for this code. But again, I don't really like this map reading for now. But good thing we took a look at the freeze frame. Now let's go back to the OEM, Volkswagen scan program and see if we can bidirectionally control this air pump, see if it turns on, see what the let's see, control unit, drivetrain, engine. See what our data does when we turn this air pump on. There's the active test. I'm wondering if, let's see, it might just cycle. Okay. Everything. So evap. Next, secondary air inlet valve. Secondary air injection pump relay. So you can hear it cycling it on and off. So the pump is working. Position actuator control. Yep, that's clicking. Leak detection pump. Yep, that's clicking. Fuel pump relay. Cooling fan. Injector circuit. Okay, so anyways, so that's our bidirectional controls there. So let me probably the quickest way is to grab the Varus and look up this code in the troubleshooter, see what sets it. Alright guys, I got the top air box off here. Just taking a visual inspection of this secondary air injection system since I've never worked on one of these before. The air pump itself lives under the intake manifold, and you can see here's the intake air pipe coming from the the air cleaner side, and then there's a plastic pipe right here, the one I'm pushing on, that sends air to this air diverter valve. So the pump turns on, this thing turns on, and it sends fresh air down this pipe right into the exhaust manifold down there. But anyways, doing a visual inspection, I unplug this. I'm like, that's kind of loose. If you look at here, there's your problem. This pipe is completely torn. It's barely hanging on right there. It's just split. The plastic is completely split. I think that explains our insufficient flow code, So basically, that's it. It's like, we could tape it up right now, we can get a new pipe, whatever. It's a really simple problem. There's no electrical, it's just a cracked plastic tube, that's all it is. Now I want to tell you and show you what this guy went through at the dealership to chasing this code down, and his inspection was up. There we go. Let's see, McGuire. This is the local Volkswagen dealership. So here's the initial bill. So check and advise labor is $350, and what they replaced was the diverter valve, a couple gaskets. Let's see, faults are cleared. Apparently it did one drive cycle, but obviously the problem was not fixed. And let's see, here's the code 0411, incorrect flow. Something test plan. They probably went through the flow chart. Pump operates in line okay. So this line, I don't know if they checked the plastic line or the metal line, but obviously the line is not okay. No flow out of tailpipe. That's interesting. So they activated this thing, and they couldn't feel any air coming out of the the exhaust when the pump was running and the valve was activated. Removed and replaced diverter valve. Great. That's it. They cleaned head and pipe. Cleared DCCs. Test drove okay. So that's kind of that sucks, because obviously that wasn't the problem initially, and the guy is $620 deep for not fixing the problem. And I think this is a very typical scenario even at the dealership. So what we're going to do is just proof of concept, maybe tape up that pipe. We'll do the bidirectional test again, open and close the valve. I'll show you how it lets the air through and whatnot. And then I don't know if we can run the test itself after taping the pipe up, but that's all it was. I mean, it literally took 10 minutes to find the problem at visual inspection. Just looking at the system, seeing how it works, just looking at the components, that's it. You guys are going to love the fix here. I actually had a piece of hose in stock that fits snugly inside this air pipe. So we're going to put this hose in both ends of the broken pipe. I don't know, maybe put one hose clamp on it, and that'll be our fix. And that should be good enough to keep this check engine light off. And well, I guess I'll report back after a couple weeks, when the drive cycle is complete. But let me put this in, show you the final fix. Alright guys, there's the fix. Put the hose in there, nice and tight, just wrap it with some duct tape. Should be good as new. I'm gonna put everything back together, clear the codes, ship it. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.